So, what's a little TMI among friends? I would like to play the Beast, and I shall be inviting you to join me. Or at least watch. With any luck, that is the last of the innuendo, and I'm going to enjoy playing this game, and this will be a fun actual play document. You may not know, I will tell you, the Beast is played over quite a period of time. You play a little tiny bit every day for quite a few days. Today's my open the box day for the Beast, and I will do the instructions, and then my days of play will ensue until they're done. So it goes like this. Rules summary. Day 1. Fill out the Beastionnaire, then make a deck, which is you take out 19 of the cards and the closure card, and that's your deck. Well, anyway, so today is Beastionnaire Day. Let's take a look at what that means. The Beastionnaire tells me that I have sex with the Beast, and it's a secret. So now you know, or are in on, this secret from your vantage point. And I will go through these next paragraphs and pick a thing from each one, and its smell reminds me of wild flowers. It feels meaty to the touch. I hide it in the forest. I'm attracted and aroused by the Beast's smarts. The Beast is no victim of bullshit. The Beast is on to me. The Beast is thoroughly savvy enough to be taken seriously, cannot be discounted, wholly present. I'm attracted and aroused, therefore, by the Beast's insight, awareness, inescapable gaze. I'm repulsed and disgusted by the Beast's certainty. The Beast is totally, everything fits. The Beast gets it. The Beast knows, and something happens, and the Beast's got a little phrase, got a little statement, knows where it is relative to this information. I'm repulsed and disgusted by this. How can the Beast be so bright and yet so damn smugly certain of things? Hard to be around that. I think of the Beast as she. And I believe that is the end of the Beastionnaire. Well, a whole bunch of processing along the way probably isn't very bestial, so I won't go into it too much. I'll point out that those were really, really easy to answer, and that I guess I'm in for quite a ride over 20 days, I guess, of events or things to ask me that the cards will do. The question is, what is the most dangerous part of having sex with the Beast? Ooh. All kinds of dangers occur to me, actually. But the biggest danger is that I'll stay there in the forest, that I won't be able to come back. I won't be able to, that I would be hidden in the forest as well. Or perhaps this is all very metaphorical, but the real danger, obviously, then is that I wouldn't be able to hide this. It's on me and about me, and this is what I would be doing, and I guess everybody would know, or anything of the kind, that this whole alternative, or whatever it is, can no longer be hidden, and I wouldn't be able to or want to. What part of the beast's body excites you most? Already? I mean, this is day 2. All right, then. Well, judge as you will. I am a simple man. No, what is it? Everybody's got something to hide except for me and my monkey. So, yes, indeed, female genitals are us. Not just straight up anatomy, though. I mean, we're talking about the way things are done. We're talking about the reveal. We're talking about the enthusiasm, sharing, invitation, arousal. We're talking about interactions. We're talking about this is for you. So yeah, the beast is equipped, enthusiastic, active, present, and in this case, and as far as I know, about me therewith. So yeah, kind of gives new meaning to the term. That's a no-brainer, doesn't it? How did your daily schedule change since the beast appeared in your life? It's a disaster, really. Every single scrap of time that I would have thought of as, okay, heat's off, home or done or open, now I can schedule what I want or choose what I want or let it be open for the moment of decision, whatever I feel like doing. Maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that. The whole concept of freedom of my time is gone because the beast has to be accommodated. Really, I mean, there's when the beast is available and you never can know, or whether it's going to work out. And so this particular time might be beast time, or it might not. And if it is beast time, and even if you know it ahead of time, then that means you've got to schedule and structure everything else. Something else that could have been kind of slush, and maybe we'll do it, maybe we'll not. Well, now it's a not. So that means you got to set it up with whoever that is for when you can. So everything else becomes overscheduled when it doesn't have to be, partly because the whole beast access, availability, desire, now's the time, can you, can I, in fact, all of these just create this uncertainty, which means everything else has to become more certain, more importantly, more certain seeming to others than it really is. Oh, the beast. Everything I want. And so not working relative to anything and everything else. How has my daily schedule changed? Daily schedule. It's not a daily schedule anymore. It's just an ongoing adapt crisis to the beast. Someone around you knows or knew about you having sex with the beast. Why aren't they talking about it? Okay, I think I get this. The easy answer is simply that this is unthinkable. Unbelievable. You have to. This is not just an affair. This is the beast, and it shatters everything. I mean, all the rest of my life, the connections they have with my life and any other people we know, everything gets overturned. Everything has to get redefined. Everything goes awry in the open disclosure of this. In some ways, the extremity, the audacity of the whole thing is its own defense. But you know what? I think there's more going on here. I think there's more going on here. I know who this is. I'm not saying who it is, but I know who it is. And this person uh, has some conflicting feelings going on. One is straight up jealousy. They would very much like to do things or some of the things they know me to have done, and this is just another, if admittedly over the top example. And in some ways, if this were all to blow up and explode, then the whole possibility of anybody doing this might go away. Who knows? I mean, it's kind of like an in. And it reinforces the relationship we already have. It's not pretty, this particular insight, but it's true. And another aspect of it all, too, is that, I mean, in some ways, if this is one of the things, this kind of thing is what adds resentment or a negative quality to our friendship, then this is sort of the ultimate example, making the whole relationship stronger as is. When was the last time you had sex with somebody other than the beast? Oh, well, that's easy. A few days ago. Perfectly fine. Wonderful. In the ordinary, ongoing, this is part of my lifestyle sense, with no issues. Fair amount of what, integration, a fair amount of integration with the rest of everything else in life that everyone else knows about and everybody else is involved in. And I will tell you this, without that, I don't think I would be that interested in the beast. Can't say for sure, of course. I mean, it's wonderful to think about, I could be living the beast existence myself, I guess. Is that even possible? Is that just something that would consume me entirely and leave me completely broken and dried up and gone? And not certainly unable to function in any ordinary social, financial method or way. But the point is, sure, you might fantasize about something like that. But the fact is, having it all, having it all, completely ordinary and satisfactory in those terms, and that's not a small thing in the slightest. As far as most people's standards, of most people, at least overtly stated notions of what's desirable and wanted and even optimal, there you go. Got it. With far less trauma and far less negotiation and far less hassle or confusions than I routinely observe among others. And the beast too. In what way and how often does the beast show affection? The beast is at peace and relaxed and tranquil. And in that state, which she only gets with me, or as far as I know, this is at least something special that she gets from me. If from other places, who knows? But definitely with me in this state, then it is the calmness that permits affection to be shown. And it's usually just with sharing, it's verbal. It's a sharing of thoughts, a sharing of perspectives, no pressure, no debate, no argumentation. And also, unique to this state, the beast is not a tranquil being and is not in a state of reflection most of the time. And the contrast between our other interactions, which are not confrontational in a hostile sense, but are very much a clash of presences. Anyway, the contrast is very high. So it is this opportunity that is for her, and its personal quality for me, that is very much an affectionate interaction, almost as if it's one of the great payoffs or the great contexts for anything else that we do. And this may be a time to have just the teeniest bit of reflection on the game and how it's going and what it's doing. And it is important to remind myself that this is a fiction and that I need to be imagining events. So this particular time, I have a very specific set of images in my mind of the forest and the leaves kind of creating a nest or a lair in the forest, and us being there together, kind of a lazy Sunday Never Never Land feeling to it, in this way that the beast gets to show affection rather than furious attraction, furious lust, furious satisfaction. Instead, this kind of serene island in time that we can share. How can you tell the beast perceives your presence? The beast may well perceive my presence on her own without me knowing, and sometimes I wonder if she's watching whenever, no matter how far away I may be or however engaged I may be in something else. But on the other hand, that just may be a function of just how freaking perceptive she is. But anyway, how can I tell, though, when she perceives my presence? Well, a fair amount of the time, and I guess the one that I've become accustomed to expecting, however self-centered it may be, is the hot, rank odor of her lusts. And yet there are other things too. The forest is definitely a place where others won't go when the beast is interested in me or knows that I'm there. And then when I'm welcome, if I'm there and if the beast is welcoming me, which means she probably is perceiving me there, then it's very apparent that others will not be in the forest, that for whatever sensations they may have, that it is forbidding or just not this time or whatever, that is definitely her realm at that time. So to go in the forest and to experience it in that fashion, sort of the reverse of those feelings for me or perceptions, lets me know certainly that she's aware that I'm there, and that we, not only that, but that we are meeting. So those would be the things.